but it might freak you out because the word genius does get thrown around in this video a fair bit. Many professors praised me as brilliant. I've had professors say to me at length that they believed I was a genius, like sit down with me and talk to me like this is something they've got to explain to me for my own good. You know, I did actually spend my time around actors and playwrights and artists and sculptors. A great many of the professors who talked to me were, if anything, somewhat desperate to become friends with me. I remember a journalist for a very famous newspaper, one of the most famous newspapers in France, and it's somewhere on the list of the most famous newspapers in the world, got my email, got in touch with me, and interviewed me in Cambodia. Interests in ethics, philosophy, ecology, politics. I know it may be hard for you to relate to. End of anecdote. I'll kick this off. I'll tell an anecdote about me and the word genius. I did have a couple different professors who told me that they thought I was a genius, and each of them approached it in a very different way. It's a funny story if you tell it in a funny way, right? But this professor, friend of mine said to him, look, you know, you're basically behaving in a jealous way toward this student, towards eisel. And I think you just got to admit to yourself that this is, you know, one of the most brilliant students you ever had. This guy is basically a genius. And on some level, you're treating him like a threat. You're acting with jealousy towards him, and you're sabotaging him instead of helping him get ahead. The bookish intellectual, so the quality of education available to me was absolutely abysmally terrible. It's not just a little bit too dumb. To me, it's shockingly stupid. It would be hard to force myself to give a rigorous critique. You feel that these people are idiots. They're not good looking. Period. I would have shipped out to Afghanistan rather than stay in that university program. It was that bad. People like me really suffer. If I could have worked in the coal mine, if I could have signed up and gone to Afghanistan, because you may not have the work experience to appreciate, you know, what this really means, because that's how terrible the quality of education was for me. Despite the fact that I am, as many of my university professors flattered me, I am a naturally gifted writer. Researching and writing essays is very easy for me, and in many ways I'm intellectually inclined. Just the fact that I existed was an unwanted challenge to the whole system, no matter how polite I was about it.